Hey everybody, and Tony here with an album review of Jessica Pratt Serenade, which was recorded from July 1 until July 4, 2014 at the Teatro della Fortuna Infano and was released on January 29, 2016. The pianist was Vincenzo Scalera, and this contained songs composed by Charles Gounod, Léo Delibes, Jules Massenet, Alfred Bachelet, Eva dell'Acqua, Gioacchino Rossini, Vincenzo Bellini, and Gaetano Donizetti. When I first heard that this album was going to be released, I knew that this was going to be a priority to listen to the entire shebang. And what I managed to get out of Jessica Pratt Serenade was a lot of wonderful musicianship and a really great experience. Is there anything else I need to say about why Jessica Pratt is one of my most favorite singers of all time? Well, it's all proven right here with flying colors in this particular album. She has superb diction. She has a great usage of breath, and the way she was able to bring all of these songs to life is simply put marvelous. And it's also thanks to that really full-toned, gorgeous, and quite silvery lyric, dramatic coloratura soprano voice. And coming from someone who is a bel canto specialist like Miss Pratt, she certainly knows how to play on her strengths, and she shows no signs of fatigue, no signs of choppy singing. In fact, her singing was not only lovely, but precise and absolutely on point. Everything was totally on key, and I just seemed to have a very fun and fine time listening to this particular album. The repertoire that she had to offer with Serenade can go from lyrical and lovely, for example, the likes of Eva dell'Acqua's Villanelle, and a lot of these really wonderful canzonetti composed by Gioacchino Rossini, to slightly more dramatic with Donizetti's Addio, and even quite fiery like La Zingara, also composed by Donizetti. I also have to say that my favorite song in this album was, without a doubt, Le Fil du Cadiz, composed by Léo Delibes, an absolute highlight for any soprano who would sing this particular song, and I thought that Jessica Pratt did a fine job with her rendition of Le Fil du Cadiz. And she was an absolutely great form all throughout. She showed no signs of fatigue, no signs of vocal shortages. In fact, she was in her absolute prime all the way through. And the piano playing done by Vincenzo Scalera was mellifluous, lovely to listen to, and very pleasing to the ear. I can definitely tell that these two magnificent artists collaborated with each other so well. They were able to really play off of each other, and they had a lot of great collaboration, and I can certainly tell that they really liked working with each other. So overall, I highly recommend Jessica Pratt Serenade, especially if you are a fan of hers. Whether you love great bel canto singing, or even a lot of really lovely songs composed by the likes of Massenet, Gounod, and many other fine composers, I am sure you will have an absolute blast listening to Jessica Pratt Serenade. And with that said, I give this album a well-deserved 5 out of 5 stars. There are no flaws to be found in this album. I thought that Jessica Pratt's always flawless, gleaming, and silvery sounding voice managed to lift everything up, and it's all thanks to her artistry that this album is rated very high in my book. And for those of you who listened to Jessica Pratt Serenade, what did you think of it? Did you feel like she was able to sing everything with such a sterling technique? And did you feel really impressed by the way she was able to perform vocally? Was there a particular song you really liked? Or did you feel like there was something that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb? comment below and let me know. Well, that's all for now. And Alexandra Kurczak celebrated her birthday about 2 days ago. So please stay tuned as I have a little bit of an Alexandra Kurczak album marathon, starting off with her very first album, Joya. And after that, I'll probably work my way through the rest of her other albums. So until then, stay tuned for those, everybody.